Hey guys, it is a freezing cold morning here in Brisbane, Australia. I am chilling here with our beautiful papito, Miss Harper, having my coffee, ready for a beautiful day. Hope you are too. Let's see what the collective have going on this week. We have just exited Mercury retrograde and into the shadow period, so you can still expect a little crazy for a little while, but not so much. What is the overall energies? We got Page of Wands. Looking to start on a new pathway. Something that you're passionate about, something that motivates you, something that excites you. Can I get the challenge? We got the Seven of Wands on the side here. You may feel like people are pointing fingers at you. Maybe they are. This could be the way that you're treating yourself also. What is the medicine? Six of Pentacles in reverse. And what is the outcome? Death. It looks like you may be changing up the way you do things. And the challenge in that is that people may not like that you're changing the way that you do things. They might not like that the way that Harper agrees. They may not like the way that you have your boundaries. Maybe you're not as easy to manipulate now. Let's have a little bit more of a look into this overall energy first. What is the Page of Wands? That's too many. We do have Five of Cups on top, but let's see if she comes back out. Knight of Swords, Knight of Pentacles in reverse, and Ten of Wands. Yeah, you're following spirit. See that bird? Following spirit in a whole new direction. Same way as on this pathway. See that cat? That's spirit again. You've packed up. We've got that Blinky Bill energy in here again. Where you're traveling lightly and you're looking at this pathway that this familiar is leading you on. It's like, come on, follow me. And this gecko that's on the pathway to me signifies that transformation, that ability to adapt. And no matter what environment you go into, you're like a chameleon. But they don't want you to just change your stripes. They want you to hold your own energy well, but use that beautiful power of adaptability to your advantage. It looks like the collective that I'm speaking to is a very special bunch of people that have been able to get through some pretty tough shit and adapt while doing so. You've probably lived a million different lives in the one that you're in now and had to move from a lot of different groups that were very opposite to each other or just very different to where you were previously and having to continuously adapt very quickly. But yeah, once again, there's more movement here. This Ten of Wands card. She's packed up what keeps her comfy, what makes her feel secure, and she's moving forwards. This Nine of Pentacles in reverse lets me know that you may feel like things haven't really come around to a space where the rewards are rolling in. But I think this movement needs to happen in order for that to really come to light, for the things that you have worked hard for to really come into your 3D world, maybe even spiritual world. An acceptance needs to happen, a new shift in the way that we treat ourselves and we hold ourselves in this world needs to happen. The ability to say, anybody who is lucky enough to receive my energy is privileged. This isn't it kind of feels like someone's gone from like an awkward energy into this, no, fuck it. If you don't like me, you don't like me. I'm going to speak to a higher octave of people. I'm going to move on this timeline to where I'm meant to go. And if you don't want to come with me, that's fine. But it really feels like you're shifting the way that you look at this. Instead of trying to fit a certain box, you're like, nah, I'm gonna create the box I want to live in, and it's gonna have many pathways, many options, many colors, many familiars. You know, we go from, there's like a white bird of prey here. I'm not sure what it is. It's some sort of hawk. And then we go to a crow, to a cat, to a gecko, to a bison. It's, you know, there's no regularity in the way that these energies are shifting. There's a lot of white in what people are wearing in these cards. There's a lot of purity, but there's also these beautiful oranges and yellows that are signifying that solar plexus and sacral chakra really taking over here. So you may want to give yourself a bit of a, you know, spiritual baptism in some sort of body of water is also what I'm feeling here. I got to do this last week and I loved it. And then we take what's comfortable to us and we run with it, truly. What makes us feel divinely guided, loved, protected, safe and secure and warm and filled with that magic. And we follow that pathway, and anything that doesn't align with that pathway just can't get our attention anymore. We have the Seven of Wands in our challenge, Free Spirit. I think this is why the Seven of Wands is coming in, because there's certain energies that you're just not giving to anymore. Like I said, this could be energies that live within yourself that have really held you back. The believing that unless a certain group of people accept me, I'm not really valuable. It's like we need to stop trying to prove our value in what other people see in us, the likes, the comments, the people accepting us, with showing that they accept us with their approval, their compliments, their time, their energy. It's got to be about how we feel about us, and if we continuously move up these pathways and we continuously are getting met with an awkward feeling of being watched but not being supported by people who, you know, will tell you to your face, I see your posts, I see your comment, I see your videos, or I see your work, but you don't see that support online or in real life. They're the people that we need to accept that they're on their own pathway. and that they're not actually, they're kind of lurkers. Yes, our energy can help them in ways, um, but it's not about them anymore. They've chosen that, and that's okay. Like, we need to move on to the next group of people that do want what we have to offer. We got Ten of Swords in reverse. This feels awkward. It does. This feels like people who watch you and critique you but don't have the balls to do what you're doing. You know, like that's what it feels like. So whatever you're doing, you obviously are somebody who is this may just be for a group of people that I'm speaking to, but you're obviously somebody who is pushing yourself forwards when it comes to social media, speaking on camera, calling in your tribe. I'm probably talking to other healers, readers, or just light workers or people who are uplifting people with just their presence. You know, you don't have to be doing what I'm doing to be able to be doing that work. You can be someone who is just posting about your everyday life. You could just be somebody who is looking to use your unique personality and energy to uplift many people who get the privilege of seeing you. And if you're seeing this energy repeated where people are like, oh yeah, I saw your post, but they didn't like it, please do not let them get in your head. They don't have the balls to do what you're doing, babe. If they did, they probably would be, and they wouldn't be critiquing you from afar. They would be supporting you and encouraging you. You know, it's hard when you're a hype girl. Like, I'm a hype girl, and I got to a stage in my life where I was like, am I a weirdo? Like, am I weird for wanting, like, people to do well? How come when I see people's stuff that I care, like, not just who I care about, just if I follow you, if I befriend you online, I like you. I like what you're putting down. So, and I want you to win. So every time I see your post, I'm gonna like it. I'm probably gonna comment it. I may even repost it or whatever if I really, really like it. So continuously being met through my life by people who just watched, and you could literally see them on social media or watching. I started unfriending people I've been friends with for years and years because of this, because I was like, this is awkward. This is weird. Stop watching me. If you don't like what I'm doing, why are you here? And that's where, like, I was gifted with the beautiful High Priestess community, and this is why, like, you'll hear me talk about it over and over again, how much I love Jess Poss, because she's amazing, because she, like, reflects to me the heart that I have. When I ask Spirit, show me people who have the same heart as me, I got the High Priestess community. I got Jess. Not just them, but I started building my own community of gorgeous, supportive people who didn't find it too hard to hit a like button, double tap. It's like, why people, like, that is a free way of putting out good energy and good karma in this world, and people holding on to it like, you're not allowed my like. I'm not giving you 2 seconds of my time to tap something. So if this is resonating with you, please do not change. You will find your hype community back eventually. And if you need support, reach out to me. I will hype you up. But yeah, please do not let this crowd of people, this judgy crowd of people who can't even just send a little bit of love out there for free, like, let's move on from them, please, because I'm going to. want you to ask Spirit, please send me the people whose heart reflect mine, whose match mine. I had to be like, please stop sending me people who match my wounds. Send me people who match my heart. And I got gifted some beautiful, beautiful friends. We're not reflecting over this anymore. We're just taking that energy and we're moving forward. This is dragging you down. Do not take the energy from someone whose life doesn't reflect what you're trying to do for yours. Because I bet you other people that are on social media are going to love you and support you. Other people that see how hard it is to step out of the box and fight your insecurities, fight your fears, and get through that like horrible barrier of, oh my God, I got to try and be uncomfortable before I'm comfortable on camera doing this. They're going to love you. These guys are going to inspire each other. It's just like literally feels like the big sister, big brother, big they, them and you is about to step in and be like, we're not sitting here wondering why these people don't like us anymore. Why do they act like they like me to my face but can't support me any other time? We're not doing that anymore. We're taking that energy and we're walking off. We're walking off. It's like, it's giving Mean Girls getting like, you can't sit with us kind of energy, but more from like them not thinking that you feel this and that you see this. I did not know this is where this reading was going, but hey, it is what it is. And whoever needs to hear this today, I hope this gives you an oomph in your step to just really not give a fuck and push yourself out of that comfort zone even more and into what you're drawn to do, down these new pathways and feeling supported. And like I said, if you're not feeling supported by the people around you right now, drop your social media accounts in the comments and I will come and support you. My people will come and support you too. We can all support each other because there's no point having anybody on social media when you don't like what they do. You're just stuffing their algorithm up for them, and you know that. Like, every time someone just quickly scrolls past your shit, it's telling the algorithm, I don't like this. So it doesn't show it out to more people. So you're better off having 10 fans who truly like what you do than you are having 100 who just go, is she talking again? Or is he talking again? You know what I mean? Like, Six of Pentacles in reverse, please. Spirit wants you to stop giving to these people. Really. They do. They want you to stop watching and wondering, why don't they like me? What am I doing wrong? You're doing nothing wrong. You're just meant to continue on your path. The energy that you have got stuck in this place is halting your growth. Accepting that these just aren't your people and that you've got to continue. Every time we move up octaves in our healing journey, in our spiritual journey, we attract in more new people and more new people. And sometimes we outgrow those people. We help them to a certain stage and they help us to a certain stage, and that's it. So accept that that's happened with these people and it's time to call in the new people. So cut those cords. One more. And cut. Yes, it's literally blocking you. This is blocking you from your more abundance. And then in the outcome, like literally with the death card, cutting that cord. Going into this new door. Sorry, I just burped. Confirmation. Confirmation. Cutting that cord, going into that new doorway. Because that's where these new paths are. That's where that motorbike is. The spirit are leading us. More pathways, you know? Can I get one on the death card? It is a privilege to be able to experience you. Yes, because look who you are. You are that gorgeous, sacred energy, that connected energy of enlightenment, of love, of magic, of coming from a place of experience. You're not learning this by copying someone else's energy. You're learning this from deep within. The experiences you have gone through, collective, have shaped you into the beautiful being that you are. That makes you unique and authentic and relatable. It feels kind of bitchy, this reading, but I'm still going to post it. It shouldn't feel bitchy to just be like, I don't accept this. I'm not going to continue worrying about people who can't even just support me for free, but make out like that they like what I do to my face, you know? Spirit wants you to cut that cord and get into this energy. And I love that I have this card out here today because, as my daughter pointed out, look, that's that card. Hang on. Look. I just cleared all the crystals off my table and I put my ammonite out here. Let me have a look. So, sorry. Ammonite signifies rebirth, transformation, and ancient wisdom. The spiral shape is associated with creation, and they are believed to facilitate transition, personal growth, and the understanding of change. They are also thought to connect individuals to their past lives, spirit guides, and ancient knowledge. That's gorgeous because I've paired her with clear quartz and shungite today. I've also got azurite with chrysocolla, malachite, clear quartz, and this beautiful Egyptian statue of, is it Horus? Crap, I can't remember. I bought it yesterday when I went to the Egyptian exhibit in Brisbane. Yeah, it is Horus. So, oh, hang on, what does Horus do? Let's find out. I've been studying this stuff with my daughter for homeschool. It's been, I had a lot of synchronicities coming up to draw me to this exhibit. And I'm still trying to take in everything that happened yesterday while I was privileged to being in the same space as so many beautiful ancient items. I had very mixed feelings and emotions because they shouldn't be here. They should be in Egypt. But at the same time, I wanted to experience them and teach my daughter while doing so about ancient Egypt and learn a lot more for myself. So Egypt could be something that you're drawn to at the moment. If not, this may also spark that interest. It feels like there is a connection calling our collective from a much higher connected space spiritually that want us to explore these parts of our past lives that still live deep in ourselves that we can connect into, because we don't belong on these lower planes with people who refuse to evolve, who refuse to grow. We're magical people. We don't fit in with those people. We are continuously bettering ourselves every single day. And it's not a race. This isn't about who's better and who's not. This is about, like, I was better than I was yesterday, so I'm a lot better than I was 2 years ago. And the people that are still in that octave where I was 2 years ago, they just don't match my energy anymore. So where we're moving to is so much more higher and wiser and knowledgeable collective. Makes me want to cry, man. It's exciting. And it's still sad to feel like we're leaving people behind. But we're not. We're just flying to new places. So Horus is a prominent ancient Egyptian god, often depicted as a falcon or falcon-headed man. He is associated with the sky, kingship, and protection. He's the son of Osiris and Isis. So Osiris is the god of death, or the god of death, and Isis is the mother goddess. Yes, he's the sky god. There's a lot here about avenging his father's death. So this may be, avenging the death of parts of yourself that you let be shaped by energies that just didn't align with you. We can't keep feeling like these opinions are of value to us, because it's not where we're going. They come from different worlds to where we are and where we're going. So try to call back that energy. Do a reclaiming your power spell affirmation. I'm not one who believes in cord cutting spells unless they're extremely necessary, but if that's something that you're drawn to do, every witch is different, and that's a beautiful thing. I've got nothing against anybody who does those things. It's just for me as a person, when I go to do them, my guides tell me I'm not allowed to. There's energies there that I'm meant to be working on, and cutting those would just make it harder for me to do so. My cord cutting happens energetically through my own power. But however you feel drawn to cut these energetic cords, do so. All right, collective, let's grab one more card to close out. I'm going to do... Actually, sorry, I'm seeing this one. I'm seeing Reclaim My Energy card in this deck, so balance forces. Yes, they want you to balance all these energies that are coming at you. The two sides of you, the side that feels like they're not good enough and the side that feels like you are an amazing individual. We're going to clap those sides together and allow it to ignite us, to push us forward. Balancing that masculine and feminine energy, that shadow and that light. We have an eclipsed moon above here also, so the next full moon we have is an eclipse. So you may want to use that time to also help eclipse you of these energies, of these remote feelings. All right, collective, thank you so much for joining me. I want you to write in the comment section, claim this energy. I reclaim my power. Thank you so much. I love you. Bye.